Hey all you lovely people, this is the second day of Arx Fatalis Hacktoberfest. I'm happy to announce that I have finished with the FTS to JSON conversion, at least for the first version, and I have managed to tweak a ton of the code. If you remember yesterday's code, it was a bit longer for the test file. I've managed to reduce the FTS loading and DLF loading into this simple one line of a function. And the same goes for a lot of methods for the classes. The DLF file is still a heck of a mess. It has a ton of branching logic. For example, different stuff happens at different versions for the DLF files. But that is not the interesting part. For a second, take note of how many classes we have over here for the DLF loading. And if we move over to FTS loading, holy hell, I typed. And I typed and I typed. I'm so sick and tired of typing for today. But in the end, the code turned out to be a pretty small and nifty little reading. And the result finally contains some actual useful data for us. It became an over 6 megabytes of JSON file, so I guess we should do a bit of compacting later. Not now, not now. We must go over the stuff we checked yesterday. Should probably use this scroll bar. Oh yeah, here we go. We have some polygons and anchors. Don't worry, we will see some numbers soon. A lot of empty polygons. I don't know if this is due to me incapable of programming without any errors for the first try. Come on. Wait for it. Oh yeah, here we go. We have a ton of coordinates now. And it looks like everything seems to be in order because we got some zeros and we also got some fairly normal coordinates without stuff branching off to infinity and minus infinity. So we start to get some data, and I will push this up to the GitHub repository so you guys can take a look at it if you have the fetish for taking a glimpse at 6 megabyte JSON files. Nonetheless, I'm very happy with this result. I don't know if this continues all the way down. And keep in mind that these coordinates are just for the council room. Imagine any larger map. How big would that be? Still going, still going. Oh, there we had a few missing or empty polygons. And this goes on and on and on. Well, what do you expect? Coordinates. I guess this isn't the best format for storing coordinates, but at least we get a nice visual representation of what each number value is. For example, if you take a look at this group of 3 numbers, then it is much more easier to reason about 3 numbers when they are labeled as X, Y, Z, a set of 5 numbers which are labeled position Y, X, Z, U, and V, and compare that with an array of floating point numbers where the only difference between those two is that the first would have 5 numbers in it and the second would have 3 numbers. You would have to come up with an interesting or much more descriptive name, but here you can just go away with norm and list the coordinates, and people will know that these are coordinates. Alright, I guess this is it for me for today. Shout in the comment sections to me if I forget to link this file into the description. But for now, thanks for joining me for today, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye!